What's up, everybody? It's your boy Michi Black, and right next to me is Man Event RJ with the strap. And usually I give y'all how many days my bro's been holding the strap, but I'm gonna cut that short today because man, we had some shit last night. I'm sorry, we had some fucking shit last night. I, as a new AEW connoisseur, I've only been doing it for about a year now. You know, I'm still kind of, a novice. I'm still trying to learn anything about. I'm pretty sure I'm well equipped to say this is probably one of the best blood and guts we had in a while. Not,
I don't know.
not in a while. I'm not gonna say in a while.
Yeah, all the blood and guts are kind of solid, look, in their own certain way. But I definitely think this was a standout show for AEW of the year. But I mean,
I have maybe two gripes.
I also had a couple, depending for the show
Okay.
in general, though. But it wasn't.
Yeah, strictly for the show.
When you hear them, you're just gonna go, "Oh, those are his great." Yeah, it's like I had some things, but it's not. I would suggest everybody go watch this right now if you haven't already.
Absolutely. I will say this though. One of the gripes I had a problem with is the fact that the women's blood and guts didn't main event.
It should have made it. That was mine too.
It definitely should have, because man, imagine you starting off with Sky Blue versus Willow. Willow of all people. We're 8 minutes into the match, yo. Sky Blue is literally bleeding profusely. Not a regular, a couple drops. No, buckets of blood is covering her face, her teeth, and she's literally smiling. Like this is the best day of her life, which it was.
She's been wanting those hardcore matches so bad. She loves them. She loves them to death.
Yeah, man. And I thought when I seen Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa when we did the watch along, I thought that shit was ridiculous. This here takes the cake.
Yeah.
So I want to know who in the hell, like what was going on in the writers' room where they all collectively sat down, they're all smoking, all drinking, they had to come up with the script.
Yep.
And say like, yo, so how are we gonna start this? Because we really got to make sure we hit it out the park. There's no way Sky said, you know what? I know what good. Put me first, and I'm gonna blade it up off.
She took the quickest opportunity to blade it up. She said, "I'm running that blade." The real question is, how fast can I get to the blade spot?
It was like, yo, I'm just sitting here watching. I blinked, and she literally just covered in blood.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I looked away for a half of a second, and it cut back to her just full mast. I was like, "Yep, that's Sky Blue and blood and guts, all right."
Bro, and I'm like, man, if we're starting off like that, I was nervous for the rest of the match, and boy, did they really deliver.
She was gushing at 9 minutes in. She had another 40 plus minutes in there. She did it. Good for her.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that's probably one of my few gripes I also had is that she did it so early. Because for me looking out, damn boo, like why are you doing it so early? You could have waited till we got to the 15, the 20-minute mark. Nah, she said, fuck it, we gonna do it at 8 minutes. So blade me up.
Yeah, blade me
then,
up. I'm chilling with it. That was great.
And then we had, who else we had? We had Stat Daddy come out. She jumped off the damn turnbuckle with a pull stick. It was whooping ass with the strap still on her waist.
I want to bring that up. You know how cool she looked running around with the belt still around her waist doing all those spots? That shit was fucking gas. I love that. I need more wrestlers to do that. That shit was sick.
And then we had Mercedes, right? She came out and she had her belts all on the table already with people holding the straps.
Yep.
Funny as hell.
Her belt boys. I love that.
And then she goes into the ring. And so she was hooping in the ring.
Yep.
I'm shocked she didn't bleed.
Dude, that's one of my gripes. She didn't run the blade, and she knows that's what we wanted. She knows. She sees the Twitter. I see her on Twitter all the time. You knew that's what we wanted, damn it. And I know it's her choice on whether she wants to bleed or not, but you owed us this, Miss Mercedes. What the fudge, man?
Like, just
that shit would have been so gas.
I'm gonna say maybe though, because she's like she's holding all the straps and whatnot. She don't want to take the chance of maybe cutting herself too much and there's a scar, or I don't know, something like that. Would be the only reason why.
Or she's got four more matches this week, so she probably didn't want to have to run the blade and then do those matches right after.
Right. I'm like, oh man. And then Julia Hart didn't run the blade.
Yeah, but that's fair. I feel like the people at Bold Blood and Guts that I would have expected to run the blade ran the blade. So I mean, it was fair enough for Julia to not. I love the spot of Mercedes going to grab each individual belt and hand them to each one of her teammates.
Bro, someone said on TikTok, they said that's the biggest flex. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? That really is to take all 12, 13 of your straps, bring it to another promotion and give it to everyone. Like you're Oprah. You can have a belt. You can have a belt. You can have a belt. And then you just literally then take the saying belt to ass literal.
Yeah, quite literal.
Man, takes the cake. I can watch all day. Then hold on, because like I still gotta get through this.
Hold on, we got more.
Oh, we got more. Then we had Tony. Tony, I as you know, y'all know, chat, how I feel about Toni Storm.
He's a hater, chat.
And y'all know I give her so much hell every single chance I get. This week ain't gonna be that week. I ain't gonna give her no hell. However, though, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan. No. But I will say she was hooping last night, doing her thing. Because she is a trooper, for one, taking the mirror to the face.
Oh, that spot was so good.
Bro,
I
screamed so loud at 8:30 at night. Because I'm like, who in the hell? She did, like, Marina just threw this shit at her. Shattered. And she ate the mirror. Oh my God, this shit shattered.
Because the hip attack was already gonna be crazy. So like, so just eat a mirror real quick. Just a quick. That shit. It got me. It popped me. I jumped out of bed. It got me.
I'm gonna tell you what else popped me. Marina Shafir. I'm gonna look deep in the camera when I talk about this. Let me fix my mic real quick. So, I want to know, because I really want you to answer this question for me. What possessed you to go to this match with combat boots? Pause. When she walked out with the combat boots, right, bro? I'm like, oh damn. Smart. She really put she put shoes on today. Smart idea. Back to y'all, chat. Now, and when the hell did she take off the shoes? Marina, tell me, when did you take the boots off? Because I didn't see it. And then you proceeded to not even to look for replacement shoes. You stayed there in your bare feet.
Yeah, she didn't
with thumbtacks.
She just
hold on.
She needed boots.
Bro, with thumbtacks and broken glass in the ring. And she's walking around with no issues. Bare feet. And then to make matters worse, she takes her same bare foot and stomps in the broken glass in the ring that's already there. She smushes and rubs her foot all around, picks up her bare foot that's covered in broken glass and stomps on Mina Shikau's chest.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if I had to eat that foot to my chest, I'm calling instant timeout. Timeout. Nah. And I'm telling the ref, we're cutting this shit off for my 5-minute break. Because there's no way in hell.
Phenomenal work out of Marina. We're going to talk about Chris Statlander and that bed she laid in. First of all, she has a championship match on Saturday. I should say on Saturday. Next Saturday, right? And she said, I'm going to just take a bed and nail spot for the love of the game. Didn't need to. Nobody really asked her to, except for, the people in the back. I mean, like, when they're setting the match up. Because Marina probably would have taken that spot, but she took a kick to the chest and a bunch of nails in the back. And I envy nobody that takes that spot, because that spot looks bad.
No, like, listen, I don't care how fake you try to make the nails. You have to give it a pointy top, and that John definitely like it hurt, because the way Marina kicked her, like, she couldn't be real extra, but she knew she had to get some impact. She's like, all right, fuck it, I'm just taking this drop. And the way she screamed, I know that shit was hurting.
Did you see the photo she posted? It's just a bunch of holes in her back. So it was, God, it was just all so good.
I loved it all.
It was everything. I think everybody in the match looked like a star. If they weren't already an established star, they were given more credit to their craft right there. Nobody walked out of this not looking like $1 million. And even the baby faces all lost, they didn't really lose anything. They all looked phenomenal. No. I think the worst part about this is what it did main event. Cause I really feel like they should have.
Yeah,
they should have just hit the hammer or the nail on the head with that. Just locked it in. And the second one, I'm so sad that Queen Aminata had to miss this. I was about to.
Hey!
So
what?
She missed it, dog.
I know, but hold on. You mentioned the other for Penelope before. We're not going to sit here and just talk about Queen. I love Queen, but we got to talk about Penelope too.
Was she even going to be in it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah, because Marina replaced her, I guess, in that and the tournament. I mean, yeah, I guess.
But I love that they still got their cameo though.
They did get their cameo. Hey, does Queen have a neck injury?
Yeah.
Could she have my neck? Because I don't. Well,
Yo, I hate him.
nah, dude, I'm pissed. I didn't think she had a neck injury, bro. That means she might be out for a while, dog.
I hope not, man.
Dude,
I really hope not.
I'm hoping it's a being safe than sorry type injury. That's why she had like the neck brace on. But yeah, they had their little cameo in there. Like I said, even they look good. They hit their marks. I loved Tekla in this match, by the way.
Oh yeah,
she looked like I told you they needed a monster heel for the women's division, and this match
She's
made
the one.
two. It made Tekla look like that sadistic, psychotic heel, and you've got that tactical, cold, unrelenting heel out of Marina Shafir. You have nailed those two characters so well that one or even both of them could win the women's title within 2026, and it would not look out of place in the slightest.
Can we also say that Sky Blue stock rose too? And
yes,
wait till we get to that match. But yeah, Sky Blue stock definitely raised.
Yeah, because I could see her definitely going for a TBS title run after Mercedes is done with it too. And and again, Chris, Mercedes, Tony, Mina. None of them, like they're already pretty big established. None of them lost anything. They all look like $1 million. They all went up. Megan Bayne still looks like a fucking monster. That ending.
Yeah. Oh my.
First of all,
God.
what a creative ending to a Blood and Guts match. Because the whole, one person getting tortured, somebody else surrendering for them isn't new. But the way they did it of getting it, having Tekla and Sky Blue Julia Hart crawl out of the cage through those little grates in the center. Okay, I guess they just knew they could do that. Threw all the baby faces out. What? Really? You like that?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I thought under what was being told to us that if you leave the ring, like you're not allowed to leave the ring. Sorry, you're not allowed to leave the ring. So I'm like
that you're not allowed to. It's just that you have to get out of it, and the whole point is that you're not supposed to get out of it. But if you can, you can. I think you're thinking War Games is if you leave, you surrender. But this is technically a War Games is Blood and Guts. So yeah, but fair.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, but them crawling
that's all I
out,
need to explain.
Throwing all the baby faces except for Tony and Mina out, putting
hold on.
Poor Mina in that submission.
I will say this:
hell.
Mercedes was when they opened the gate. Because hold on, we got back really quick. Them, Tekla, and Julia was the one that beat the ref up.
Yeah, I think it was.
And stole the key. That's crazy. Secondly, when they opened the gate and Mercedes was at the gate door throwing these women out the cage.
Oh yeah.
Jamie took the worst of it all.
Yeah, she didn't care about throwing them out. She said, if y'all don't land on your feet, you don't land on your feet. Because Harley almost took a spill too. I saw that.
Oh my God.
I was dying.
Jamie took the most. She rolled down the steel steps and
hit
like the edge of. I'm like, oh my God. I would have bladed right there because that would have been the perfect time. Perfect time.
That was great, bro. But speaking of the blade,
beat. Go ahead.
Speaking of the blade, before I talk about the ending, Mina ran the blade too. She was
I was expecting that.
Blood.
I was expecting that.
I was not hesitant. I was wondering how well Mina would be thrown into this, considering she had to fill in for Queen. She fitted like a glove. It was I love Mina Shirakawa so much,
and she brought out that spiked bat. That's crazy.
Yeah, she did.
Doing the figure four on the spike. Yeah,
so
I would have tapped instantly. I thought that was gonna be the end of it right there. Honestly.
Nah, that was Megan Bane's big ass legs. She ate that shit. She flexed and pushed the barbed wire out of her own body.
Because Marina came and stomped Mina's chest with glass feet. Ridiculous.
Yeah, putting poor Mina in the mother's milk, and then Megan Bayne whipping her with the TBS title as the other heels held Toni Storm. Watched her wife get beat down to a pulp and forced to quit.
Listen, and then when they were beating her, it's not like they used the leather side. Oh no. They used the hard metal diamond spot. And I'm like, oh man, after the first slap, I'm quitting. Tapping easily.
So good. I literally think the worst part of this match is that it didn't main event. I guess you could kind of say you didn't want to risk it. I think you just knew that this talent wasn't going to let this opportunity slip through their fingers. And I am so proud of the women for what they did in this match. They have opened up so many more avenues. There will be another one next year. They will not do another. Unless they don't have the people to fill it with, which at that point, that's your job. You got to figure that out. But they have opened it up, and honestly, you give them more keys. Every time this women's division in general on Earth right now, in any promotion, in any country, every time they are given the key to something, whether it's something that may be a little abnormal or something that pushes the bar, they kill it every time. And I'm just telling every promotion out there, whether you're an indie promotion, the number 1, the number 2, you're in Japan, the EU, whatever, give your women's division the keys and they will not let you down, because every single time they nail it. And I if there's any reason to get into wrestling in the big 2-5 going into the big 2-6, it's for the women's division, and they need to be appreciated way more, especially going into 2026. And I think it's time to start giving them more main events, and I think that's where we got to start. I agree, because this year has been a not bad, but it has a lot of that should have main evented. I get why it didn't, because you wanted, maybe you were telling a bigger story in the moment, but it should have main evented. I think next year we're gonna just start seeing them one after another, and I just only hope that Tony Khan sees it and also, you know, realizes, yeah, I should give them the main event more often.
Now I think we're getting there, because like, I want to bring up, you know, other companies, but, you know, the folks across the street, they took them, you know, don't quote me, but like 20, 30 some years till we got our first women's main event. Took Tony Khan 6, 5 or 6. But I only say that because, you know, I'm pretty sure they're trying to build up stuff, you know, because, you know, that's how it is. But with the past like 2 years, the women been on fire.
Yeah, they're
been on fire, bro.
The best part of wrestling is the women's division in any, like I said, in any company. And
listen, it used to be a time where, it's gonna sound really bad, but there used to be a time when you know, women's wrestling wasn't what it is today. It used to be a time where it was just bra and panties, or they'll come out and they do some type of sexual innuendo promo or whatever. And usually at that time, I'll get up and go do whatever, because like, I'm not gonna sit here a lot. I'm sitting here watching it. But now, as an older adult now, I didn't want to see someone get punched in the face. If I want to see, you know, sexual innuendo stuff, I got Twitter for that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I'm being serious though.
I think the first step, they should do Full Gear this year. I think Chris and Mercedes should main event it. Thoughts? I'm just saying. They've had 2 other bangers before. I would do it. I'd pull the trigger on it, because what's the men's world title? It's Samoa Joe, Hangman?
In the steel cage.
That's cool. Don't really got a main event. It really doesn't have to, but you know what could? Mercedes and Chris. I'm just saying. I would do it, but I'm not the booker.
I don't got a problem with that. I'm ready to see what else is on the card. Those would be the only 2. I mean, Hangman and Samoa Joe, they can open the night. And they sound crazy.
Well, they don't even have to open the night. They've already done the main event. They did the main event the last one. So it's like, all right, we've already seen that as the main event. Do this as a main event. I don't see why not.
Would you put stipulation on Chris and Mercedes, or no way?
Nope, doesn't need one, because those 2 are just phenomenal.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it does at all. Because I also kind of already know where the story is going, where Mercedes can't win the big one. She's gonna kind of crash out a little bit, and it's just gonna be Chris having to be like, yeah, I'm not losing this title anytime soon. So that story push right there is enough. Maybe you get a run in for Chris's next opponent, or you can end it with Chris walking out like, yeah, this is me.
I hope so. That's what I really hope, because I really don't want to, you know, I've been DQ out low key. I don't see any more. No, gross. No,
you
said running though. Am I tripping? Is that not what you said?
After the match, like somebody run into
my fault. Okay.
To like, I don't know, like Megan Bain jumps her right after, but Megan Bain, by the way. No, hold on. Megan Bain was just in Japan, came back for this match, is going back to Japan again, and then will be back for the tag team tournament next week. What the?
That's a workhorse.
That's a work stable. That's like 8 horses. Because that's first of all, flights from back and forth to Japan is already insane. Wrestling in between that, Belt up Mega Bay next year too. Like I said, everybody looks incredible out of this. I want to say event. It is an event, but you know, this show.
Nah, I definitely said, what if we got a pay-per-view Blood and Guts pay-per-view, strictly, you know, Blood and Guts?
I mean, you can, but I don't think you need to. I think them doing it this way makes Blood and Guts feel more special than it is, and then you don't have to do that for your big pay-per-views. But I mean, you could. I feel like you can save this, because like one of the big things with like Blood and Guts or War Games is that it can stop stories pretty like in their tracks, because you gotta tell the story of them all coming together and wanting to work together and getting that Blood and Guts, even though, you know, why would you willingly do that to yourself? So in the case of it just being a weekly show, you can be like, well, yeah, we'll tell that story in the background of like them getting jumps.
Other shit, yeah.
So you don't have to make it your focal point for a pay-per-view. So I like keeping Blood and Guts where it's at.
But okay, no, I like that. I like that. Because I was just asking. I like the TV specials that we're getting, because there's no other company that's doing it like that. And I love that each TV special we're getting, you would think it's a pay-per-view.
Yes.
And it's not.
I give AEW biggest credit. I love their special event shows. They're my favorite thing, because you don't have to do them often. You don't. And then you can also still do a pay-per-view that month. It just makes them feel special. It can make a normal match feel special just because it's like, oh, it's on Grand Slam this time. It's simple. It's not even anything where it's like the match is special. It's just, it feels special. Even if it isn't, if it's Roderick Strong versus, oh God, what's his name from RPG Vice? What's his name? Rocky Romero. It's like, oh yeah, it was a good match and it was on a special feeling show. So it's just like, was it a special match? Probably not. It's probably a good match, a good enough match, but it just feels it gives a little feeling to it every once in a while. That's why I really love I think if anything, AEW needs to ramp up the amount of those that they do, the special named ones, but also I kind of understand not wanting to spam them, because then you run out of names. Maybe you need those for a pay-per-view name or something, or you have a story you want to tell on a pay-per-view, so I get it, but
see, I don't mind them doing I don't mind them keeping the names, but they should definitely like sprinkle it throughout the year. Maybe like if they're doing, let's say, Fighter Festival, they do it only twice a year.
I think most of them are yearly though, because I don't think they do two, except for like Grand Slam, because they
maybe I'm just greedy.
Yeah, but to be fair,
I'm just being greedy.
Can anybody blame us? Every single time they do something like this, we all just come together and go, "This was amazing." So it's like you kind of everybody wants to be greedy, but nobody wants to be greedy, but. Damn it, you make me want to be greedy. Look at what you give us every time. I ask for a pie, and you give me the best pie I've had. And I'm like,
now listen.
Now I want another pie.
Oh, we about to get another one, because then we had, after the women's Blood and Guts match, we had Hangman Adam Page versus Powerhouse Hobbs. You might not like what I'm about to say about this match, but let me get my water, because I want to make sure my throat's lubricated when I get this all out.
Okay, I don't know what he's talking. That already scares me, and I don't like it, Chad. I'm not gonna. His views alone do not reflect all of the co-hosts on the channel. I want that no, because I'm scared of what he's gonna say now.
I think that it felt like, to me, it was a squash match without being a squash match. I say that to say, because Powerhouse, the whole match. Let me start all over. The whole match together felt like it was only about 15 minutes. If that. And we didn't get a lot, but we got a lot at the same time. And all we got was Powerhouse showing that he could be really strong. Now, sidebar, him dropping Hangman 3 separate times, first on the apron, well, bam. Then he went to the notch table, well, bam. No way in hell I'm going to sit here and say, I'm going to take a third one, but this time we're going to ramp it up. You're going to carry my lifeless body up onto the steel steps, right? Turn around, look at the crowd, and then you're going to jump down from the steel steps, and when you're dropping me, bam, right on to steel steps. I'll be pissed.
Have you seen the size of him? Do you have a choice?
I don't
think you got a choice. I think you just got to take that spot, big dog. Respectfully.
Oh my God!
Have you seen Powerhouse? He picking you up. It ain't a thing of like, if he can catch me, that motherfucker could go catch you. If he got you, he's slamming you.
People that are doing these matches with Powerhouse, they're coming at it wrong, because for a person like me, I'm bringing me a tranquilizer dart. Every time, like, I'm not playing with you. You like 3 times my size.
I got a stun gun for your dumb ass. Stay over there.
Yeah, right. Where's Darby? I'm a tase your ass. I'm not playing with you. And then they go out into the into the arena, which is cool. I love that. I love when they go in the arena, they're fighting. But again, we didn't get a lot of it. Like they did like a couple spots here and there. Hangman took a beer from the crowd. Yay. And then sorry. I need backtrack a little bit. I feel like Powerhouse shattered his tailbone last night.
Oh, that spot where he threw him. Oh, bro, I saw it again this morning. That looked bad. I hope he's okay, deadass. I don't want him put on the list again. He was so high up and he just boom right on it. It's like,
he bounced. Like, who bounced? Bro bounced. He's like 300 pounds of muscle. Bouncing that high from a body backdrop like that. Oh my God. I'm with you. I definitely hope he's okay, because that shit look painful. And then to make matters worse, they go into the crowd. They didn't really do it. Like I said, they didn't do a lot. They did a couple things, but it was nothing crazy, because after, he got dropped on his tailbone, like that's where the match shifted and Hangman like pretty much took over. And they go through the crowd, they get to the top, and then this motherfucker kicks him off the joint, off the little ledge into a table, and exploded. Where you see that at?
Yeah, there's an electrical table.
Oh my God. And and you tell me that Powerhouse is gonna be A-okay after that? He gonna wake up today like, just a shattered tailbone today, nothing crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you, the size of him, probably he probably ate that shit. It's a big dude. I don't mean to keep gassing him for his side, but that's a big ass. He probably did eat that shit and got up.
Big. What he says his drawing is big, black, and jacked. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
yeah, that's his jaw. That's a slogan.
Yeah, I really liked this match. I really enjoyed it. I got to see a Hangman W, but I think the promo that Powerhouse Hobbs cut before this match is the highlight of it. And I'm not going to lie to you, Tony. It's time to start throwing some titles on big man right there, because
you got to put the straps on.
The world title, the unified title, all of them. I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm not saying all at once or nothing, but it's Powerhouse time. Because that promo, oh my, I could just imagine the promo, the heel promo battles he could have against that entire roster with the Book of Hobbs and stuff. Yeah, it's time to start getting the process going on Big Will Hobbs. It is. I won't say it's past due, but I think it's if you go all 2026 without him at least sniffing a title that isn't the TNT title, you're wrong, doing it wrong.
No, I don't think it's past due. I think this is the right time, because he was doing everything, like he was doing this shit with Big Bill, and like it was going somewhere, but like for whatever reason, Big Bill, like it just like all stopped like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Then he got the trio straps, and like I've been telling you, like I wasn't really feeling nothing with it, and then ever since they turned heel, like everything just like clicked for them.
Yeah, they got the big women for him to lift up, man. He's chilling.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, bro. I my stock is so high on Powerhouse right now. I genuinely want him to be in that world title picture sooner than later. Because even before this, before the heel turn, when he was babyface, he fought Moxley for that title. That match was great. We were all like, "Hey, man, maybe you should, put it on right now."
I said, "Oh, brother, pass it to the brother."
Like right there, but like now with the heel stuff, I'm so in. I'm so locked in for Powerhouse. Anything with Powerhouse Hobbs in, I'm locked in. I'm there. I will be there.
And then after that, after Hangman won, we had Shibata attack him at the end.
Yep.
And then the rest of the ops came out. Yep, I'll say the rest of the ops came out. Joe came out, beat him up, and then we had, I guess, Hook and
Eddie Kingston come out his name. Come on, don't be annoyed. They didn't come out to save the day.
Like I'm mad. Listen, I'm annoyed with Hook. Like Hook and Eddie Kingston came to save the day, but like out of everyone you chose in the back, so you chose them too. I guess.
Well, they're
teaming,
I guess, because they had that trios match.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I guess.
yeah. You see it too.
I like Eddie and I like Hook. I just don't know what they're doing. I guess they're just two New York guys hanging out. I don't know. That's them. They're doing stuff, I guess.
I guess, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I already told you. Like, I'm trying to give Eddie another chance. I already told you. I already lost all of it when I seen he just do. and like I literally see the whole crowd going crazy, and the dude that's receiving these little, they're like you swore that he was slapping the shit out of him.
This guy don't like machine gun chop shot. He don't like grips. He don't like graps. He just talking.
Anywho, then after that, you know, say them blah blah blah. We get through. I'm sorry, I can't pass this part up. FTR is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, I forgot about FTR.
Absolutely hilarious.
Talk about a heel turn that has paid in dividends. I fucking love heel FTR. Do not turn that babyface again. No, never turn that babyface. They are so good on that microphone once they just start ripping into people. And it's so condescending the way that Dax talks to people.
Bro,
I fucking love his promos. I love when he starts talking to people. He's just like, hey guys, what's going on? You're an old piece of shit, but I like, it's like, shut up, bro. You're so annoying. I love Dax and Cash right now. I want them week to week.
Hold on, and Stoke. Stoke look like...
Stoke's $1 million. He's so good at his job.
Who did he say looked like Denzel Washington last night? Like, bro, what?
Yeah, Denzel Washington.
I'll say this though.
They might be the best heels right now. Like Loki, you could make an argument for it. I love their work.
I'll say the dub right now. I haven't laughed this much for Graps.
Yeah.
But I swear, the dub every single time, I'm laughing every single time. This shit's ridiculous.
It's phenomenal.
But I just had to get that out. They came out and they're messing with Ricky Steamboat. Ricky Steamboat was trying to hold his own. FTR was about to put that man in the hospital bed.
Yep.
And then Brodito slid out, got him out the ring, blah, 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 whatever. Obviously, that's building up to their tag match for the straps.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Sidebar, we don't got to talk about quick. Just real quick. You think they're winning? Yes or no?
FTR.
Don't explain. Yeah. Either. Who you think's going to win? Don't give no reason. Just who you think's going to win.
I think Brodito. We're gonna do a full prediction show for Full Gear probably next week. But yeah, I think Brodito's still keeping it. I think.
Yeah, I think so. So I just want to see what your early thoughts was. After all that, then we got to the main event, and again,
blood and guts.
I will say this really quick. It is amazing that we only had 3 matches. In a 2.5 hour special, we had 3 matches, and nothing felt like damn.
Rushed.
Yeah, we got 3 matches and this is what we got. Like, bro, like I'm sitting there
and it felt fun. Yeah.
Oh, and we supposed to get Ric Flair. I was ready to see Ric Flair too, but apparently he has a torn. You don't like the Nature Boy?
Maybe if this was the 80s, I would have cared.
Okay, respect it. I just wanted to see him. That's all. Like, I'm not like one of the dudes like, oh my god, he's the greatest thing of all time. Blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to see him. I just wanted to see him. I just wanted to see him do his little nature walk and everything. Like, you know.
You know what? I did actually want to see. I wanted to see what Dax and Cash had to say about Ric Flair. You know,
bro,
it does suck that he wasn't there because I would have loved to have heard Dax and Cash rip into him for like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna put that on Twitter. Yeah. I need to ask him. I'm like, so when y'all gonna get on Ric Flair? Because I gotta see. I gotta see it in person. It can't be on camera because it ain't the same.
Yeah.
I want to see you do it like right there, right in their face, and let them know. Like, listen, you old dirt bag.
Yeah.
And like, I'll go crazy. But now let's move on to the main event really quick because I got some things to say. We had a team of Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and the man with no teeth, Mark Briscoe, versus I forgot another thing too, but I'm gonna get to it after this. Versus Death Riders. There's no odd person, right? Yeah. There's no odd.
I saw you get shot. I was like, what? The Death Riders.
Yeah, Death Riders. Like, I had to think about it. Like, there's no odd person. All right. So we had the Death Riders. We had Yuta versus Darby Allin start. And I already knew from the fact that when Darby Allin started, they're gonna put that little body through hell.
Was it Darby that started? Was it not Kyle that started? I swear it was.
Who?
Wasn't it Kyle?
I thought it was Darby.
Huh? I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah,
I swear it was Darby. And then Kyle must came like right after because Kyle was definitely early. But I'm gonna get to Kyle in a second.
I thought Kyle was first.
But
whatever. Still, go on.
But Darby Allin was out here with Yuta, and you know. Yuta,
he jumped him outside. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just remember he literally ran out of the cage to jump him, so they brawled into the cage. Fucking stupid. Yeah.
Yuta, like my stock kind of grew on him maybe a little. I know everyone's upset because of what he did to Daniel Bryanson. I know
I think that was
everyone's.
the best part. The reason why his stock's so high is because of what he did to Bryan Danielson. He gets booed out of every building. He is talk about someone that has paid off for being in a faction. It's one of them's Wheeler Yuta. Because damn,
like every day, someone said, if Yuta really has no hate, that means I'm dead. I lost it. It's if he has no haters, just know that means I'm dead. That made me cackle. Darby Allin still to this day is a crazy son of a bitch.
He's so
why?
Too.
Yeah, bro, hold on, because we gotta go through these things.
Yeah.
First one, he had his skateboard, and on the bottom of his skateboard, he had glued like at least 50 to 60 tacks.
Yeah, he loves
to be
that.
put like on the bottom of his skateboard, and they had the audacity to literally ollie from the turnbuckle onto Yuta's back. I could never.
That's a great spot. I love that spot though. It's a lot of fun.
No, I could never.
Yeah.
2, we had Yuta run the blade. Wasn't expecting that.
I think it's if they were gonna torture anybody in that match, it was gonna be Yuta.
Like I didn't think he was gonna run the blade. Honestly,
he's the punching bag. They were gonna kill him first.
Like he was taking everything, and then who else we had? We had, as you know, Mox. Mox didn't bleed as much as I thought he was going to. Honestly,
no, but he was very important for the ending, and I'm excited to talk about that when we get there.
Yes, because I got something to say too.
God,
I'm gonna say Mox for last. Then we had Kyle O'Reilly. I want to talk about this really quick.
Yeah,
because
come on, dog.
Hold on. Let me get this out.
Dog.
Let me just get this out. All right,
I've been fighting for my life on this podcast for Kyle. Come on, man.
I'm gonna say this, chat. Y'all know I was never a high fan of Kyle. Now I can say with not my whole chest, but I can say that Kyle made me a fan.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna say this also. I think that him and my guy Roddy need to leave the conglomeration. I'm gonna say that for another day. I'm gonna say that for another day though.
They should be going some tag team matches right now.
I agree. We're gonna say that for another day, but I definitely agree with you for that.
But bro, Kyle
was definitely for the Blood and Guts match for both men and women's. Kyle and Sky Blue were the definitely unsung heroes.
The blood on Kyle at the end,
bro.
Oh my god, I did not expect that out of Kyle O'Reilly. I expected some really fun spots from him. Did not expect him to be the bloodiest out of all of them. He looked like he kept bleeding every once in a while. It's like he kept refreshing it or something. He was constantly bleeding.
Like I want to know, like, what blade do y'all be using that you'll be bleeding so much? Like I need to know how deep y'all be cutting to be like, you know what? If you cut like right here at this deep and this fast, all this blood's coming out. Cause there's no way.
Well, I mean, I use box cutters at work, and if you even just nick yourself, you cut pretty deep. So if you're intentionally trying, they probably have to control a lot more so they don't actually go too deep. So if they're like, all right, I'm gonna give it 5%, maybe they should have did 4%, but like they do 5%, right. And they're like, oh shit, well, I gotta do it because
here we are now.
Bro, Kyle was just I was so happy for Kyle in this match. Like he looked good in every spot. The blood looked good, and he was still hitting every. God damn.
But I still want to say though,
dude.
even though I'm real hype about Blood and Guts, but I'm always have to keep it a bean. I still think that this men's Blood and Guts match was still just put together. Like it was just like, let's just throw the conglomeration because we had no one that Mark Briscoe is currently beefing with in the match.
Yeah. I think it was also to extend the Death Rider story, I think, too, which we'll talk about towards the end. But
yeah,
I think it was more for the Death Riders than it was the conglomerations. But I still think it exceeded my expectations because I figured it was still good.
Most
but
definitely.
It was really good. I actually really enjoyed this.
But you gotta keep it real though. You definitely, because you could just tell like the women's one when everyone was fighting each other, like it was some type of callback to something.
Yeah.
Or like they had some type of beef somewhere. The conglomeration, excuse me. The conglomeration, like they weren't really beefing with the Death Riders. They're like, if anything, they're really beefing with the Don Callis family.
Yeah, well, I mean, they were with the Death Riders and they stopped. So yeah. I just think it definitely was weird timing, but I think they just wanted to extend the Death Rider story a little longer, and also, God, that women's Blood and Guts was just so good. it was just so phenomenal. It was it's such a hard thing to follow up on.
No,
really
hold no, because it had some high point. The men's had some high points. We stapled Orange Cassidy's hands in his pocket.
Oh, dude, what a psychotic way to get his hands in his pockets. I love that. That was, and did you see, like, Claudio threw him and Mox went to staple him on the floor? He was like, I'm not done. And
then we have fucking Claudio. Claudio also, he is a dark horse. He was a dark horse.
Terrifying.
He is so damn good.
Dude.
Like, and people saying that he might leave the Death Riders to join the Don Callis family. I can see it.
I don't. Oh, dude, we'll talk about him. I don't think that's where that's going at all. But nah, bro.
I don't think so either. I have another thought.
Claudio is the weapon. Claudio walked into there, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not staying in that cage. I'm not staying in there. I don't care if there's 5 rings in this thing. I'm not staying anywhere near that psychopath while he's got full access to my autonomy. Nah, I'm all right.
Listen, he did the spin with fucking Orange Cassidy on his back, just spinning. I would have quit,
dude. He's not just a big guy. He's so fucking fast. Like, why is he so... You're not allowed to be that fast, and he's so accurate. There's no, like, I'm throwing every single piece of muscle I have at you, and I stumble. He'll throw his whole body at you, and then just land perfectly. And I'm like, you genetic freak, what's wrong with you? Why did you do that?
I'll say this, so he's one of those people who is built properly, who does all the right things, and is not getting no push.
Yes, but that's I think we're getting close to something. I think we're getting close to some shenanigans.
Okay, so maybe we're now on the same page.
I don't think
now.
We are.
Hold on. I'm trying to talk about everyone before we get to Mox. Sorry, Pac. Pac also and we had Gabe Kidd there.
Gabe Kidd to show up, but we didn't talk about Briscoe getting jumped by the Don Callis family in the back.
Oh, sorry. That's the thing I wanted to talk about. Sorry.
Did you like that part?
No,
I didn't either, because they kind of made it seem like they were doing the Death Riders a favor, but he's not beefing with them. He's beefing with you guys specifically. So wouldn't it just make sense for y'all to jump him anyways? I didn't like that. I feel like if they were going to do that, you should have just did it I don't know. It was so weird because, like, the Don Callis family must have did this. Like, well, yeah, he actively has a match with them at Full Gear, where if he loses, he joins them. They probably don't want him that bad, but they really don't want Kyle to lose that title. Of course they jumped him. You didn't do that as a favor. It's so weird.
For all that, they should wait till he got to the ring and then beat his ass.
Something,
and then at that point, it would make more sense, but you beat him in the back just for Bro Delay still come back out to the match.
Because, we did you guys a favor. We helped you in Blood and Guts. Like, did you, though? Because we really didn't need it, but also it also didn't work because spoiler alert, Mark Briscoe still comes out. It's because of course he did. He's the baby face, but I was just like, that seemed weird. I actually would have preferred to do the locking him in the back room or something. I feel like that would have made more sense than beating the hell out of him.
And then before we get to the end, because we were talking about the backstage segment, how did you like them being up Jungle Express?
That was weird too, but I kind of get it because they're still trying to get the Young Bucks to join them. So I mean that beatdown's kind of fair because they're like, the Young Bucks are very nonchalant about this, by the way. And they don't look interested in the slightest, and it's the funniest thing. They'll jump them. Okada's like, and then they're just like, okay. And I'm just so I don't know how that story's gonna pan out. That's just so funny.
Okada's hilarious. This motherfucker said, "Decision time."
Yeah, it was weird but fair. But the Young Bucks do not give a shit about the Don Callis.
Nah, they don't.
They're not interested.
I just wanted to get that out because it was only the 2 segments. But back to the match. Finally, sorry. Gabe Kidd showed up.
Yes.
I forget who he took out.
Darby.
He pulled Darby.
Yeah.
Yep. He took Darby all the way to Pac, and then we got Darby to the top of Pac. I don't know who thought this was a great idea. Don Callis' bald ass came out and greased up the table to set it on fire. And I'm looking at this and I'm just like, damn, Darby's not gonna go through the table. It had to be like Pac because I'm assuming because the heels won in the women's, I'm assuming the baby faces are gonna win here.
You would think.
So I'm sitting here and I'm like, Don Callis is here, like, who's about to get put through the table? Like, I'm being so serious. I'm like, it can't be Darby, because again,
It can.
Darby is a baby face. Like, there's no reason why the man who I'm assuming is going to win is not going to be there to celebrate. And I'm sitting here and I'm seeing Pac. Yeah, and Pac is getting the best of him. I'm like, oh no, this is not going the way I'm thinking this shit's about to go. He had him up like this. I'm like, ah, shit, man. He's about to go through. And then I see him wiggle his legs a little bit. I'm like, oh, maybe there's a chance. Nope. Pac said, you out of here.
Yep,
threw him.
Yep, he was gone.
I'm like, and then he had to
fire table spot in the big 2-5. God,
like he had to stop, drop, and roll really quick. Cause I know he was on fire, but I'm like, man,
I saw that.
he wasn't getting back up after that one. He was, and I'm shocked though that Pac didn't come back to the ring to really help though, because he threw him and that was like just like the end of him.
Hey, that's fair. I think it's for the ending because they want the ending. But before we talk about the ending, can we talk about that? Not the 1, not the 2, but the 3 table spots that Roderick Strong did that the tables did not break.
Bro, my God,
he
bro.
threw Yuta into a table, it didn't break. He left it. He's like, all right, whatever. Threw Daniel Garcia face first into a table, didn't break, picked him up, threw it, and broke. Waited a few minutes, and then spear tackled Claudio into a table that also didn't break.
Nah, he did with OC.
Dude, it was the funniest thing because Sky Blue didn't go through a table during the women's one either, and I was like, oh damn, that sucked or whatever. But 3 and it wasn't like throughout the match. It was back to back to back. Did nobody cut the tables?
Yeah, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, damn, like what type of manufacturers right now y'all got with these tables?
It was so funny because I had to rewind it because I'm like, did he not break any of these tables? He had to go back and redo them.
I know Tony's gonna be like, listen, you motherfuckers, y'all need to cut these goddamn tables properly.
Yeah, whoever's supposed to do that, I need their names and numbers because they did not do their job. They just
no, like this. Bro,
the spear tackle not breaking the tables what got me because I was like, that didn't do it. Claudio's like 3 whole dudes that didn't go through that thing.
Bro, these strong ass tables. And then sorry, we forgot about unsung hero on the men's blood and guts match. The goddamn metal fork that fucking Mox carries around with him in his pocket. Dude. Just now we can finally talk about Mox. This motherfucker really came into the ring and said, you know, fuck, ding, 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 and started stabbing people in the head. Like what?
Yeah, dude, that fork. He even gave DG some fork time as he held Darby Allin down as he stabbed him.
Yo, I'm like, he just stabbed him. I'm like, bro, get out of here. Like, why are you gonna want to get stabbed in your head like that? Like, shit, nigga's crazy.
Dude,
but
John Moxley and a fork spot, just they're going together.
Go hand in hand. You know what's crazy? When I seen the better nails in the women's, I was thinking, what if Mox uses them better nails too?
Yep.
And just take it in the middle of the ring and drop someone on there. I'm like, who will be the one to take it? And we didn't get no better nails. I was kind of upset.
No, because the last time John Moxley used those better nails, he went through them twice. So I probably wouldn't use that shit either. You know who did use it? His protege, Mina Shafir.
He did. Yeah, she
Marina,
definitely did.
Marina. I don't know why I keep want to say Mina Shafir.
I was letting you go. I was letting you go.
No, I heard it. It made me mad. I keep doing it. I've done it like 4 times today.
Now, we got to talk about the real stuff now. I know we've been blue balling y'all.
Right.
But let's really talk about it because I think that this right here is where we see the downfall of the Death Riders.
Yes.
When I say downfall, I think Mox is out of here as a leader.
Yeah.
Why I say this? Because the last 2, maybe 3 Death Rider matches, Mox lost. And everyone else has been doing their job and making sure their leader is not supposed to lose. And every time it came down to it, he kept losing.
Yep.
And like RJ signaled, bro was tapping every time. I feel like we're about to get a new leader. I think it will either between Pac and Claudio. Mm-hmm. And I also think that we are about to get rid of Mox the same way they got rid of Darby Allin last night and throw him through a fire table.
I think they're gonna plastic bag him. I think maybe. Maybe. I think they're gonna plastic bag him. I think Claudio's gonna beat the fuck out of John Moxley, man. I think because Claudio has the mic skills. He doesn't show them off very often, but he is very good at cutting those very dark and ominous promos. I think he's just gonna beat the shit out of Moxley, and then he's just gonna take over the Death Riders, and then those Death Riders are gonna be really scary because Claudio's the scariest dude on there, and now he's leading them. Yeah, nah. This might go. We might have to run back the world title on the Death Riders. As long as they don't put it in a briefcase, I'll be fine. But you might have to strap on Claudio for that one, because that's gonna.
Now I have a question.
Terrifying.
How do you feel about DG and his blood guts match and everything?
He was fine. I still think he kind of is fitting in very. I think him and Yuta almost have the same role in a sense where they're kind of not the stoic, like scary guys. So they kind of have a little comedy to their characters, but nothing to like to the point where it breaks my immersion on them. It's more just like, oh yeah, there's the plucky young assholes that keep coming in
The plucky young assholes.
it keeps
crazy.
poking the bear every single time. But I don't see them right now pushing any titles anytime soon. So I think that's not a bad thing necessarily. I think maybe you could put them in the tag titles, maybe around that area, but I think the bigger stars have been Claudio and Marina out of the Death Riders. I think they have benefited the most. I really want to see a Claudio run Death Riders for a while. I think
I do too.
A lot of fun.
But I think that was everything. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any big spots or anything. But now that was everything.
I'll tell you a big spot we missed. I don't want you motherfuckers ever talking about AEW doesn't tell stories again. Because Kyle O'Reilly finally got his tap out that he knows he deserved from those 2 matches. And then, of course, with Roderick Strong, where he also cheated to avoid tapping. I love the character that Mox is, where every single time he's in a pickle, if he can't get out of it, he quits immediately. I love the way they told that, where it was like, oh, he could get out of it. He's just going to have to look like a little bitch to do it by hitting a ref or, getting a count out, or the double count out. I love that. I love that Kyle got his moment to submit Mox. I think that's why they put Darby through the tables, because they wanted him away from this so they can finish telling that story. Kyle was my MVP for this. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm so happy for him, and I really hope that this results in a push. And, I mean, there's a new title coming in. You could do it. You could send Kyle around. I'd be okay with it. Hands up.
So you can lose to Ricochet all the time? I'm all for it.
Damn it. Ricochet also could get that title. We're not going to talk about the national title. We'll be here for another hour.
Right? No kidding. But everyone, that was our review of Blood and Guts. I want y'all to let us know, how'd y'all feel about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you not like the Blood and Guts? Do you wish there's more blood like I do? I wish there's more blood. And
more guts.
Where do we go from here? Like where the fuck do we go after seeing all this? Like who is going to take the reins and be like, you know what? After that, I'm gonna put the company on my back. Yeah. So I see 2 people.
I think that's the best part. I think both of those matches had so many storylines that are going to splinter off of this. So excited. I'm excited to hear what you all have to say in the comments too. Because again, just 5-star show. I cannot Perfect. Wait. Loved it.
But TTR Tribe, you know that anytime you want to hear some great debates and hot takes, you know that you got to slide over to TTR. But until next time, in the words of RJ, we'll see you when we motherfucking see you.